Hello everybody and welcome to another round of the Let's Make Felipe Massa World Champions Series. We are here for round 9 at Austria for another round. And I want to say, guys, a massive thank you for your support yesterday at Baku. You guys smashed the like target, which meant that you got another episode tonight, guys, around Austria. And I want to say as well, thank you for 13k subscribers as well. I do appreciate it. And our road to 20k is definitely onwards and upwards right now. One of the shortest tracks on the calendar, about a 1 minute 7 lap, is going to be on for tonight. And maybe 3 stops tonight, but we are going to try and do some cheeky different strategy if we can to try and make the deficit. If you saw in qualifying, we got a 5 grid penalty because Lewis Hamilton decided to brake check us at the exit of turn 1. But there's the standings. Bottas still leads by 4 points from Hamilton, who also got a penalty as well. Thank the Lord. And also, you may see just from that we are running the updated liveries from Spain in real life, of course. I want to give a massive shout out to Keen, who is one of the creator of the mods there, and I have no idea why it's done that on the Toro Rosso. So I will try and get that fixed for the next episode. So I think Keen needs a little cheeky word. I need to have a cheeky word with him at the end of the video, but what can I say? But there is us in P12 on the grid. Not the best position, but we'll take it, unfortunately, from our 5-place grid penalty. So here we go then. The grid is as follows for the Austrian Grand Prix, with penalties included. Bottas is on pole, with Ricciardo about a tenth behind, with Vettel in P3. Then it's Max Verstappen in P4. Then it's Raikkonen, the French Baguette in P6. Then it's Lewis Hamilton with the penalty in P7. Then Stroll 8th, Perez 9th, Magnussen 10th, Ocon 11th, myself in 12th. And the rest of the field is on your screen right now, guys. So if you want to see your favourite driver, he is on your screen probably right now. Also, if you're new to the series and are wondering why the manners have got not set a time, is because they get disqualified at the end of the first lap, and we make it more realistic by having 20 drivers from the real 2017 season on the grid. So, let's look at the setup and the weather. It is dry, which is thank the Lord moment, I've got to say, that we've got that. So it is a 2-stop strategy. We are going to be doing that strategy tonight. I feel it's the best one to do. And we'll be on the super softs and then the soft tyre at the end of the race. I will be sticking with this, as I feel it's the only best chance we've got of getting up the field quite quickly. So I may pit early. You never know. We'll wait and see. But the setup for this race, guys, is on your screen right now. If you're watching this live or you're watching it back, feel free to pause the stream or the video at any point, or get a pen and paper and write the setup down if you want to try it. I use this for league racing, I use it for race with the subs, single player, career mode, or even this series in particular. So if you want to do it for any of those things that you do yourself, if it's for your YouTube channel or just casual gamer, feel free to use it. Completely free. I'm not paying you anything for setups. It's not like me. Or that. So, we go to the grid. The target tonight, guys, for likes is going to be a cheeky one as well. We've hit our most liked video of the series yesterday in Baku. Tonight, 175 likes is your target today. And if you hit it, guys, I was planning on having a day off on Friday because, you know, I need a break. Sort of. So if you guys want me to do another video of this series, guys, then all you got to do is smash the like button, and I will stream on Friday this round of the Massa career mode. And it is, I'm not sure where it's at actually. I think it's our home track, Silverstone. I'm pretty sure it's Silverstone. So if you want to see Silverstone, guys, on Friday, then make sure you hit that like button, guys, if you want to see that. So in terms of content this week, before we start this race, I've got to let Ocon go through because he's in P11. There we go. Tomorrow I can't stream because I am out with my girlfriend, so I can't produce any content for you guys streaming wise, but I have got a video lined up for you guys at 6 PM UK time, and it is another mod showcase with the Ferrari F2007, which a lot of you heavily requested in my last video I did with a mod showcase. So you guys have asked and you shall receive that video, which will be tomorrow at 6 PM UK time. So make sure you got that in your diaries. And then Thursday will be the relaunch of Last the First with some changes, and it involves you guys having an opportunity of winning a prize in this series on Thursday. So if you want to get involved and win a prize, then make sure you hit that like button, guys, and you subscribe as well to the channel so you don't miss out. And turn those notifications on as well so you don't miss out on this content and the whole streaming actually of the series as well. And we have got a Discord as well if you want to get involved with some series in the future or just talk about F1. It's in the description, first thing you see, and the mods will be posting it as well, where I'm going to be doing some teasers as well at the end of the stream. So if you want to see the exclusives, then let's see how we go. But here we go then. Forget about Discord, we are now away in Austria for round 9 of the Let's Make Massa career mode, and we've got Ocon on soft tyres, which means we've got to get past a few of these guys. But we're doing some cheeky dive bombs there, so I've got to give Stroll the position, which we have done. But it's all kicked off in front of us. Hamilton's down in P8, and it's now a drag race. Hamilton's made contact with Vettel, so I had to heavily brake check there. It's all kicking off up ahead right now, so we're just going to take it easy. We're on the inside for turn 2, but it's all kicked off here in this Grand Prix, as we're just going to make positions as we go along. We're up to P7 now, so we're back to where we were in qualifying, and it's our nemesis, Lewis Hamilton, ahead of us here in the next corner. We're just down the inside. Thank you very much, Lewis. And we run a little bit too deep, but he's going to come back on us. Oh no, it's Perez, actually. So Hamilton's going to try and go around the outside of us, but not ideal, Lewis. And he just decides to outbrake us and go around the switchback. So cheeky there from Lewis, but we'll take it. But P8, not too bad. 4 positions gained. We're in the points as well. So we'll take that. We'll take it. But I will be switching strategy a little bit here. We are going to be doing the 2-stop as I mentioned, but Bottas will lead the Grand Prix then in Austria. But 4 positions gained, I'll take it. Hamilton going for a move down the inside, which means the AI will be slow out of turn 1, which is going to help me get a pass on Lewis Hamilton and maybe even Perez. And it's a drag race now. Williams versus Force India. We have to stay to the inside in case Hamilton decides to make it 3 wide. And okay, Hamilton has just pinned me off, so not what I want. And there's a pile-up. Trying to get through. Thank you very much. We're through. Hamilton has basically caused the spin. We gave so much room as well. And how is that not a safety car? I do not know. But Hamilton, once again, decides to make things bad. It's just cost me and Perez a chance of some points, but what can I say? What can I say about Lewis Hamilton today? He gave us a penalty in Canada, and now he's done that. He's taken out me and Perez. Surely he's got a penalty, so M4 traffic jam. That would be quite funny, actually, if we saw that. Stroll fastest lap of the race, which is quite a surprise, I've got to say, but we got away with damage as well, but tyres are getting a little bit overheated right now. I can't really bottle it because Hamilton just basically wiped us out, so it wasn't technically my fault this time around, I've got to say. E-Day for champion. Why not? What's the tyres looking at? Oh my god, look at those tyres. 50%. I think we're pitting at the end of this lap. Crash Hamilton out. It's revenge. Nah. We are going to do the sneaky strategy now. We're going to pit this lap. We're going to take a bit of an undercut here to try and gain on the cars ahead of us. Because the ultra softs do not last long around here. And Jeff's even telling me to pit as well at the end of the lap. So we are going to be doing that. Ooh. Keep current. Oh my god, that was a poor line there. Ryan, what are you doing today? Actually, you know what? We'll go on softs, actually. Wait, how's Hamilton ahead of us? I'm baffled, but we're pitting anyway. We're making the switch now. And we'll see if this works, this soft tire strategy. We've got to do the switch right now, but what was that from me, I've got to say. That was some poor driving there. That was probably the worst pit entry I've ever seen right now. And I think you guys would agree with me on that. That we got that a bit wrong. And we're coming out not last, amazingly. I thought we would be, but may as well take some clean air right now. And we've got DRS on Pascal Wehrlein as well. And look at that, we're already on the back of him. Thank you very much, Pascal Wehrlein. We'll take your 18th place from you already. But luckily some of the field are right here, so it's a bit annoying how Hamilton got away with it there, scot-free, and continues on. But I think this early pit stop's going to help us a little bit. Clean air, no need to worry about being with a pack or battling with people. And the ultra soft tyre is just terrible around Austria. There's no point running the ultra soft in a race, I've just got to say. So a bit of a heads up to anyone. This is on PC. You can't mod, unfortunately, on Xbox or PS4, sadly. But we've gone purple in the last sector, lads, so it's a good start. We're on the run, we're on the charge right now. We actually are closing on the leaders. You can see we've gained a lot on them, actually. So we are really on the move right now, I've got to say. So we're going to run in Rich Mix right behind Ericsson in that Sauber. We are going to catch up to him, unfortunately, but we can't pass him. Get a bit of slipstream as well. So we are on the recovery stint now. Nearly make a move there on Ericsson. A little bit early on the throttle. Back end was a bit loose. And again. Right, we've got him now. We've surely got now Marcus Ericsson down the inside. We've got a lot more straight line speed than him. And we get the move done and we move up to 17th. Next up, everyone's favourite Englishman, Jolyon Palmer. And we've got slipstream as well. No one's pitted yet, surprisingly, up ahead. I've got to say, that is a surprise. Down the inside of Jolyon Palmer, thank you very much. We'll move up to 16th. This is working out beautifully right now, and it's even helping Ericsson. He's going to make the move on Jolyon Palmer. We'll watch this cheeky battle before I have to brake. So this is working out very nicely right now. Palmer and Ericsson still fighting behind, but the more we stay out, these guys, I'm just surprised they've not pitted yet. If their tyres are going off right now. And speaking of which, Stroll was in the pits, so I think they've just heard me, I think. Raikkonen now leads the Grand Prix, so I think Vettel's pitted as well. Ocon's not Ocon, Bottas is pitted as well, I believe. Running a little bit too wide there. Question is, what tyres are these going to be going on? Are they going to go on? That's the question. I've got to say, that's going to be the big question mark. Let's run the wide again. Not ideal, Ryan. Not ideal. Still no one pits, though, ahead of us. Oh, there's someone coming out the pits. It's Vettel. So Vettel's not far up the road. So that's quite an indicator, a good sign for us right now. If Vettel's just up the road, then we gained quite a lot, because he was in that lead pack, remember. So that's definitely good driving for me in this stint already. Even though we pitted a few laps before these guys, this could work. And there's a big train as well. And you know what trains are like on F1 2016 as well. So we can close the gap down. And there's Stroll as well. So we're not far away from Stroll as well. So we run a little bit too deep though into this corner. Raikkonen surely must be pitting this lap. If I was him, he surely has to pit off those ultra softs, unless he's doing a very strange strategy. We'll wait and see. Coming to the last corner, running a little bit wide, but bit of a tasty battle going up ahead, so we'll have to pray that we can get through these guys quickly, especially with Vettel at the back of that train as well. Oh my god, look at that. Holy mother of God, about 4 cars all in a line. Holy mother of God, they're all going 4 wide towards the hairpin. That's going to help me out massively. And look at that. Look at how much we've gained on this lot after 1 corner. They're still going 3 wide ahead of us. That's not the best way to fight, guys. Come on. It's a McLaren. There's Hamilton as well. Hamilton's in this fight as well. Very cheeky. Very cheeky. I think this has helped me massively. And this is for points as well. This is for P10, I think. Or P11. I think it's for P11, actually. And now we've got a good run on Hulkenberg. We're going to switch to the inside. Yep, I think the Renault needs a little look, I think, in terms of its paint job. So I'll have to have a look at that. And we've got DRS as well. We've got someone in the pits. I'm not sure who it is, but we move up to 14th. As we've got a Mercedes holding, trying to get past a Force India. But we could just cruise, catch up to the pack. And we'll see how we go. But we're now purple in the first sector, so that's a definite good sign. Get a nice bit of slipstream on Stoffel. Stoffel waffle. And this should be an easy pass on the McLaren. And we get the move just about done there. Stoffel tried to brake later, but did not work for him. Now we're up to 13th. We're catching up to Stroll. I've just seen on the map. We're actually gaining on him from the track map perspective. We've gained quite a bit on these guys around us as we go purple in the middle sector. So we are definitely now going. We've got rocket mode right now. Ricciardo leads for Red Bull, one of the candidates for Series 2. And so we're going to go down the inside, maybe of the Force India. No, Ocon does well to defend. And we've already caught up to Ocon, who is on the soft tyres, remember. So we've already caught that much to that Force India driver. So I've got to say, that's not too bad. A little bit of a lock-up, though, in one. Not the best, but we'll go to standard now. We'll just cruise. We're on 19%, so in these conditions, we don't want to be on the faster tyre because they'll just burn up so quickly. Get the DRS now on Esteban Ocon. Try and get past him if we can, because we've got Lewis Hamilton just up the road, so we can try and get some revenge for him taking us out. Get that short shift on. We've got a good exit here on the Force India. We're going to go down the inside. He's had a bit of scuffles on the sides of his car, his side pod. He's left the door open. Thank you, Esteban Ocon. We'll take that position from you. We're up to 12th. We won very wide. Not the best thing to do, but we're up to 12th. Only a second nearly behind Lewis Hamilton as well. That's very ideal right now, as Vettel now is on the back of about 3 cars up ahead. And Stroll's only there. And be back on again. But I've got to say, not doing too badly right now. Not doing Hulkenberg because I'm doing him on the actual F1 2017 game. So I can confirm Hulkenberg is one driver for 2017. On F1 2017, that is. So there's a bit of a spoiler. Hulkenberg is in F1 2017. And now Hamilton's now on the back of about 3 cars as he's going down the inside. You know what that means. We're going to close the gap down because they're going to go side by side through turn 1, which means the AI will be a lot slower, as it's Magnussen next. Up on my radar. And Vettel's still behind the car ahead of him. And he's just going to have Hamilton for company. Getting that slipstream with the Haas. So we're only 11th place right now, so this is looking pretty good pace, I've got to say. Ocon, though, is the guinea pig, so I need to see when Ocon pits. And even Magnussen as well. These guys have not pitted, remember, on their soft tyres, so I want to see how long the softs can go for before I can make my decision on what tyre to go on. I'm going to try and make the move down the inside. And we get it done, and we move up to P11. And now we've got to get Lewis Hamilton now. So Ricciardo's got a pit stop advantage. But I've got a feeling some of these guys may do a potential free stop strategy. As Raikkonen gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So don't count us out just yet. And Ryan doesn't have a puncher. Yep, that's true. That's a very good point, actually. We don't get punchers. Oh, hello. Hamilton and Vettel, I think that is. Oh, it's Perez, actually. But look at that. Hamilton is going side by side with the man he wiped out, along with me right behind these guys. And Hamilton's actually got Vettel as well. Oh, wow. Fair play to Hamilton there. Hamilton's AI can be a bit ruthless, but can put off some worldy moves. And they're actually still going side by side, Seb Vettel and Hamilton. But Hamilton's got the move done. So he moves up now to P8. You got yellow flags out. What's this for? Grosjean. French baguette's out. We're now in the points, lads. We are now into the points. Right now. We're up to 10th. We're into the points. We've got another subscriber rolling in. Thank you very much. And luckily around here, fuel is not going to be an issue, so we can run quite a lot of rich mix around here. We don't have to use lean as much, so that's pretty good. Tyres are not too bad as well, so we could maybe go on the soft tyres again and play it conservatively, because I think the super softs may struggle at the end of the race. So I think the two-stop is going to be our main priority for us today. Nope. Yep, French baguette's out, lads. It's a sad day for any fans of the French baguette. And there's his car still there. Vincent, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate it. And Grosjean's car has finally been off, is now off the track, so we can now relax and attack. Get past Perez quickly if we can. We have got DRS as well, thank the Lord. And close that gap down quite quickly. A little bit too deep in one. But we've opened that gap to Ocon. So this is going to be very intriguing to see how long these tyres can go for. Maybe we could go on the super soft tyre. We'll have to wait and see, but taking too much curb not going to help my cause a little bit, but 30%, we have to see. Yep, I know the fuel light's on, don't worry. I can run standard and it will drop back down again, so do not panic, guys, about the fuel. As the clouds are building up right now, there is no sign of rain, so this could be... Oh no, our teammate's out. Lance Stroll is out of the Grand Prix. What's happened to him? He's parked it right before the pit entry, so that's a disappointment for Stroll. Good for me, though. More points right now. And that surely has to be a safety car. If that's not a safety car, then I do not know right now. Oh, ran a bit too deep there, but we're going to stay with Sergio Perez right now. And you can see, look at the standard mix. It's just going to bring us ever closer to that target. And we're now going to try and get past Perez here if we can. Get a good exit as well. That's a perfect exit out of turn 2. And we're going to be side by side with Perez going down towards turn 3. And he just gets it done. We get it done just about. And we now move up to P8 in this race. So we are now on recovery mode right now. And that's a big name out in Lance Stroll. My teammate out. So at least we're going to be our teammate for once. So, ha 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 ha. Right now. Oh, had a lot of oversteer there, but here comes Perez. He's going for the cheeky move down the inside. I'm going to try and hold it around the outside. And fair play to Perez there. And again, we've got to hold it there. I'm going to try and hook it around the outside if we can. But unfortunately, Perez will have DRS, unfortunately. And we're just going to have to chase him here. Down towards turn 1. Going to try and do the early brake. Get on the power. And there you go. Look at that. That's how you do an overtake, lads. Ryan's overtaking tutorial. Brake early and then turn in. Simples. But a big name out then. So we're now down to 18 drivers. And we're starting to pull away now from Sergio Perez. So I'm not really too bold about that. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Tyres are about 40%. We'll have to wait and see what pans out here in this Austrian Grand Prix. Lots of things can happen. We saw Romain Grosjean winning our career mode round here. Things can happen in this race out of the blue, so you never know what could happen right now. As I think we've got 3 drivers fighting for, I think it's P4, and 3 into turn 1 is not going to go well. So we should maybe gain some positions. We lock up. Not ideal, but it's got to take the grass. It's a little bottle, but we'll take it anyway. And Perez is coming back at us. It's actually Carlos Sainz they're fighting with up ahead. And is Ocon still on those soft tyres? That is impressive for Ocon if he does that. We've got DRS, so we're going to close in. We'll go back to standard, I think, because we've got Carlos Sainz next up the field. But we have got a bit of cloud cover right now, so that's going to play a little bit of effect on the tyres right now. And maybe if Ocon pits for super softs, maybe 1 stop for Ocon today. Maybe even Perez as well. We could be fighting with Sergio Perez in this Grand Prix, I've got to say. So that's definitely an indicator for me. I could stay out and then switch to super soft so we don't have to use another set of soft tyres if that's the case, but we'll wait and see, because I think some of these guys will do 1 stops. As Verstappen apparently is pitted behind us and sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, so he's definitely on a 2 stop there. And here comes Perez again, and we're going to have to just hold him here if we can and not chop me off like Hamilton did. He's going to try and squeeze me out, but we get the better exit on him and we get him done, and we're back up to P7 then, as we're trying to close in then on Carlos Sainz. Remember, this is on the ultimate difficulty, guys, so just going up there. I can confirm, I know a lot of you are saying check the weather forecast, but I can confirm it's a dry race, so there is no rain expected. So we are in for the dry tyres to the end of the race. Just thought I'd clear that one up in the chat, because a lot of you are asking right now. Check, 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 check. So we're going to carry on then, on to lap 20 then of this Grand Prix. And I think we could do soft tyres, super soft tyres. I'm pretty sure we can. If we can just push a little bit more. We've got another subscriber rolling in. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the subscription. As we're going to be fighting with Perez yet again. A very feisty Mexican, and he's actually giving me a punt like Lewis Hamilton did in Canada to give us a penalty, and that's not going to help him a little bit. We've got blue flags out, and actually if Verstappen's behind us, then this could work out and ruin his race, of course, because I think he's on ultra softs, I think, or something like that, because he surely can't be on super softs right now to the end of the Grand Prix. He has to pit again, so this could work in our favour now, as long as Verstappen gets held up right now. We can close the gap to him. Bottas leads, so I think Ricciardo's been in the pits as well. Or he's lost the lead of the Grand Prix. I'm not too sure what that is, but See how long we can get on with these tyres. Dazzo, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate it. But we're still going to carry on. What's our tyres looking like? 50%. Not too bad all round. These overcast conditions will help us a little bit. With the wear not going to be that high because it's going to be in cooler temperatures. We're going to get the slipstream on Carlos Sainz, and we're going to go down his inside. Thank you very much. We'll take P6 from you, mate. So now up to 6th place. So we've done pretty well considering we had a spin on the opening couple of on lap 3. We've made ourselves back up to P6, so it's a nice recovery drive this is for us as we've got another subscriber rolling in. Thank you so much. But do remember, guys, on Thursday will be the launch of a new series to the channel, another live stream series. It's a last to question mark challenge. It's basically, we're going to try and win the race, but we're going to see where we finish. And you guys can get involved with the series, as you guys will predict where I finish. And if you get it correct, you get a point. It's going to be like a sort of fantasy football style league that we're going to have. And the winner at the end of the series will get a prize from myself. So Sainz is a sitting ducky. He was, I'm afraid. Yep, Bottle Toro Rosso livery. I think that needs changing. Blake, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate it. Welcome aboard. But if you want to get involved, guys, and get some more information about this series where you can win a prize, make sure you join us over on Discord. The link is the first one you see in the description. And also, the mods will post it as well during the stream if you can't see it, basically, if you haven't refreshed your streams or not. Also, you can vote in the top right-hand corner right now for who you want me to drive in Series 2 of this series, and it's between Daniel Ricciardo in the Red Bull, Max Verstappen in Red Bull as well, and Valtteri Bottas of Mercedes. So you've got those 3 drivers to make your decision, and Perez, I've got to say Perez is literally on me right now, which is not what I want. As Ricciardo, fastest lap of the race for him, Danny Rick. As we're sitting ducks now, we've got Verstappen with us as well. Oh, this is not going to go well. Going to do the cheeky switchback that we did a few laps ago on Perez. Thank you very much. And I think Verstappen's doing the same thing now. Michelle, thank you very much for subscribing. Vettel's on the soft tyres. I think Verstappen's not... Oh my God, Verstappen hit me again. Verstappen hit us again. Not what I want. What is with the AI and punting me right now? Yes, Hoots, yes. I was going to say you get your little moment of fame on the Discord, mate. That's where everyone's coming out. Well, you hope people will come over, mate. The reason why I'm only doing it on Discord only is because it's more easier for the mods to keep up to date with the point scoring and whatnot. And the bets will be open as well till, I'm going to have to say it's to Alfie, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Verstappen's going down the inside of us. Just nothing we could do. Verstappen's got more grip than us, and he moves up to P6, but we've got DRS, so hopefully this is going to work. And we'll try and get past Verstappen quickly. As we've got someone in the pits. I'm not too sure who that is, but it's... who is that coming out the pit? Oh, it's Kvyat, so it's not really that much of a worry right now. We'll get some slipstream on Verstappen to close him up. He's got too much grip on us there, unfortunately, so we may have to concede to Max Verstappen, I think. Which is a bit of a disappointment for me, but when you've got 2 Red Bulls, 2 Ferraris and 2 Mercedes at the top, it's pretty hard to fight with these guys on Ultimate AI, so it's proven to be difficult. But I'm having a lot of fun with the series. You guys are loving the series as well, which is very important. I think we should pit this lap and maybe do the cheeky undercut, I think, on some drivers. So we're going to go into the pits, and I think... Oh no, thought Perez was joining me, but we're going to go into the pits this lap and switch. And we've just got a drive-through penalty. For God's sake, Ryan. I've bottled it again. Ah! Done it again. I've done it again. I bottled the pit lane for the second time. And we're still in the points. How am I still in the points? Oh, there you go. Jody and Palmer's out. Nick's not going to be happy with that. But how we come out in P8, I have no idea right now. But, oh, I bottled it again, lads. I bottled it again. What can I say about that? That's 100% my fault, so get those bottles rolling in the chat right now, guys. Come on, let's get the bottles rolling. I'm going to pit this lap, though. Luckily, it's a short pit lane, so it's not going to be too bad. Luckily, Palmer's out, so at least there's one driver out of the question. There we go, lads. We got the pit lane right on there. Wish I did that last lap. And who's that? I'm not sure who that is. Is that a Force India? I think it's Ocon maybe pitting very shortly, but I think we're going to be fighting with Esteban Ocon here for P10 in this race. So this is now for points. At least it's not as bad as I was expecting, but that pit stop's cost us there. That drive-through. Ocon's still out there. I'm sure he's not pitted yet, but don't use flashbacks. I'm not a cheater. Like, would you see Massa ask for a rewind button in real life after he crashes or something? Like Brazil, for example. Would you see Massa just go to Charlie Whiting? Oh, can you just replay the last lap so I don't spin out and on my so-called last race of the season? Like, that's an example. So I do not have flashbacks because of that, and I think that's what makes this unique and legit right now, that I get penalties. You guys would say, oh, just rewind it back. Nah, we're not like that. Now we've just got to attack now and catch up to Ocon if we can, very quickly. The only saving grace, as he's got a Haas with him, I think it's Magnussen. And they're going to be fighting, so I can close this gap down quite quickly. And we're putting away from Van Dorn, so, you know, it's not too bad. But Ricciardo is on to another lap. It's 43 seconds up the road. Surely he's got to pit very soon. The AI have to pit. The leaders have to pit at least another pit stop. I'm pretty sure of it. I could be wrong. But we're in the points still. Well, we're outside the points. And there you go. Look at that. We've got a battle going on up ahead. Hamilton fastest lap of the race for him. So we're only 3 seconds off a points playing position. So with a spin and a drive-through, we could be on course here, and there you go. As I said, the Haas and Magnussen and Perez swapping positions. And this all means I can just catch them up quickly. And there you go. They're going to go wide at turn 1 together, which will bring me into the equation because they're going to lose so much time in turn 1. And look, we can see them now. We're going to catch up. Because it's cheating why I use flashback. It isn't. That's why I want this like different to like other career modes. Because I know some people like to use their rewinds. I'm not gonna lie, I don't. So a little bit of a moment there, but we are closing in on these guys very rapidly now. The gap is now 2 seconds, so we've already gained nearly a second and a half on Magnussen already on this lap. Really going for it now. I'm giving it everything I've got. Oh, someone's in the pit lane. Is this for 10th? No, it's not. I thought it was for points then. I was getting a little bit excited then, but it isn't. So we have to really get past Magnussen for at least a point. So, yep, death to rewind. Exactly. And now we're catching up to K-Mag. Yep, there's another chat going, mainly on YouTube side of things, Kit. So I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So that might be the reason why I'm talking a bit weirdly to you guys on Twitch right now, because we've got a YouTube stream going on as well at the same time as you guys watch it on Twitch. And I use Twitch only for like backup purposes in case the stream on YouTube goes down so people can come across. Here we go though. This could be a pass. Oh, Magnussen's going in the pits. That's interesting. Is he going? Well, yeah, Magnussen's going in the pits. That's interesting. Why would Magnussen pit right now? That's interesting. He's definitely on a free stop strategy, I think. But we're into the points, lads. Let's get some hype in the chat. We're now back into the points. Because we've got another subscriber in. Thank you very much. I don't know who that was because I just missed him on the screen. So, okay, off to YouTube then, Hag. Yep. That's where everyone's at, if you want to get into the comments. We're just about to hit back into positive fuel, so that's absolutely fantastic. I think we can say that the Williams, apart from my bottling, isn't the greatest car to drive, which just makes the series a lot difficult to try and win some races. We got lucky with some of them early in the season, like China, for example, was a big one, and Bahrain with Hamilton's big bottle right now. Apparently my voice is good. Thank you. Tyre wear's fine. If the AI pitted on the same lap as me, then I'm pretty sure we'll be fine to end the race. But we've got another subscriber coming in, Christian. Thank you very much, mate. Toro Rosso's one got downgraded. Oh, we've got someone else coming out of the pits. I think for Ultrasoft, so I wonder who that is, I wonder. Could be Perez, but it's going to open the door for us to close the gap. We're now into positive fuel with 6 laps to go. Hopefully you guys have smashed the like target of 170 likes, which means we'll do a race on Friday. Well, that apparently it was going to be Saturday, was going to be the stream, theoretically, but if you guys have smashed it, I'm not too sure if we have or not. Let's just have a little bit of a moment there. Look at the tyres, 30%, so I think we'll be fine on the tyres now. But if we smashed it, then it means that on Friday will be our home race. Well, the YouTubers' home race of Silverstone, but obviously not Massa's, of course. So, Philip, thank you for... Oh, excuse me. Philip, thank you for subscribing to the channel. But remember, guys, we'll look at the votes as we head to the end of the race and see who, at this stage, who you guys want me to drive as for Series 2 of the Let's Make Driver World Champion Series. So, if you haven't seen already, as we've got another new subscriber, George the Monkey, thank you for subscribing. The drivers in question are as follows. You've got either Ricciardo, Verstappen, or Valtteri Bottas are your drivers for Series 2. And one of them is going to be the driver we pick for Series 2 right now. We started P7, so this series is blowing up. It is actually, to be fair. I'm glad that the series is blowing up as much, so thank you guys for your support. Hungary's next. No, it's not Hungary, it's Silverstone right now. It's I Serve Drinks. Good YouTube name, that. Thank you for subscribing. He's actually craving me for a drink after this, so... Also, as well, to interest this up a little bit, if we win the season with Ricciardo, for example, I will do a shoey live on camera right now. That is a statement of intent. If you guys pick Ricciardo, then it's more likely I will do a shoey if we win the Drivers' Championship. So if you want to see that, then vote for Ricciardo, of course. I'm down in the series, lower down in the series because of a 5-grid penalty that Hamilton gave us. We've got 4 to go. So if you want to get involved, guys, with the new series I'm starting on Thursday, which is the last 2 question mark series, we're going to do a little bit of a little challenge where if you guys guess the position correct, you get a point, and whoever out of you guys in the chat gets the most amount of points will win a prize at the end of the series as we lead up to F1 2017. And the first track is going to be decided by the Discord users, so if you haven't already joined Discord, make sure you check it out right now. The mods will post it in the chat. It's also the first link you see in the description as well, so if you want to see that, then make sure that you go over right now and you join Discord so you get a chance of winning a prize by the end of the series. So I can confirm the first driver we'll be driving in the series is going to be Sebastian Vettel, who's on the screen right now for a subscriber, so he's very happy about that. As Carlos Sainz is going backwards, unfortunately, as I think he's been overtaken by Perez. So there could be a cheeky P9 here, maybe. We'll have to wait and see as Ricciardo looks on course to win the Grand Prix as he started the penultimate lap. Right now, but on Thursday, the first last question mark will be with Sebastian Vettel's Ferrari, and the track will be decided by you guys on Discord. If you haven't already joined there, as I said, the mods will let you know, and the poll will be going up after this stream is finished. So if you want to get involved, then make sure you join right now, because the poll will be up for tonight only, and whichever one gets the most amount of votes will win, and everyone on Discord will know who will win. And to all those in the chat who can't get Discord, oh, there's been a bit. What's going on up here then? Kvyat's just held up his teammate. Thank you, Kvyat, you absolute ledge, for slowing down your teammate as we close him in. Lads, we could get P9 here. It's a definite possibility with 2 laps to go, but we'll have to hope Kvyat can give us some DRS here. I'm hoping and praying we've got DRS. We do indeed. Oh, glorious. Absolute glorious right now. Kvyat, get out the flipping way right now. We're going to be hunting your teammate down right now on the last lap of the Grand Prix with DRS. But can the tyres last is the question. That's the million-dollar question. Look at the tyres, actually. 50% all round. Not ideal, but hopefully Kvyat can help us here. As the Ricciardo's on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Still getting blue flags out. Obviously, Kvyat is on fresher tyres. Oh, if he gets past his teammate, the scenes right now at Toro Rosso now would be so hysterical. As we're closing in on both of them now, we've got DRS. Oh, please, Kvyat, make a move on your teammate. I beg. I beg of you right now. Please make... Oh my God, he's going for it, lads. He's going for the move. They've made contact with each other. The 2 Toro Rossos have made contact at turn 1. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect scenario right now. We're going to get DRS as well on Sainz. Ricciardo's won the Grand Prix, but who cares about that? Because we are about to move up to P9 in this Grand Prix. And we're going to get DRS as well. And, oh, thank the Lord, we've got it. Oh, lads, we've got a position. We're up to 9th. There we go. And we'll just save some fuel as well in the meantime, just to make sure we've got enough to the end of the race. Oh, thank the Lord. Glorious. We've done it, lads. We've got a position. Let's get some hype in the chat for that. The Toro Rossos wiping each other out nearly at turn 1, and just gives us the opportunity to make the move done, and we've got it done. That is funny, I've got to say. I've never seen that ever happen between 2 teammates. So we're going to take it nice and easy for the final 2 corners, but it's going to be points, considering we got spun up by Hamilton, a drive-through penalty as well. We'll take P9, we'll get 2 points on the board. Gives a little bit of confidence going down to the next race at Silverstone, which is my home track. Not, of course, Massa's, because he's Brazilian, of course. But it's nice to see Red Bull winning a Grand Prix and not flipping Mercedes. So at least that's a great sign right now. But there he is, Danny Rick, and I would love to see on 2017 Ricciardo doing a shoey on there. So, who agrees with me? Who would like to see Ricciardo do a shoey right now? So, as Max Verstappen comes home in P6, so not too bad for him. And is it raining? I'm not too sure if it's raining or not, but I could be wrong. But here's the podium then. And Bottas gets P2 and Raikkonen P3. So this opens up the championship a little bit, but some of it isn't. So that could be the driver we could be driving for in next season's little mini-series, of course. So here we go then. We're about to find out if you guys have smashed the light target. I'm pretty sure you guys have done it, but out of I forgot. I can't pronounce my words tonight because I'm that excited to find out. But in the meantime, here is the official results then of the Austrian Grand Prix. Ricciardo wins by 3.5 seconds from Bottas. Then it's Raikkonen. Then it's Hamilton, Vettel, Verstappen. The two Force Indians. Then it's me in P9. And Sainz completes the top 10. And on your screen right now will be the rest of the results, as I'm going to find out right now if we've smashed the like target. And oh my god, you guys have smashed it. 212 likes already is mental. Thank you very much, guys, for that. I do appreciate it. We'll look at the votes quickly. I'm going to make my vote. And currently, as it stands, Verstappen leads the way on 51%. Then it's Ricciardo on 38%. And Bottas, unfortunately, is on 10%. But remember, you've got all of the rest of the season to make your votes, guys. So this is a little bit of a opinion poll, basically. And I'm going to just pick which one I feel is best and entertaining for you guys as well. So we'll look at the standings quickly, and we drop again to P7, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying, if I'm honest. But that's because of Ricciardo's win. Moved him up to P3. We're now 56 points behind, and we're coming up to the halfway stage of the season. So I've got a lot of work to do right now, from now on to the end of the season, to really push for it right now and get Massa back up there. So we've got a lot of work to do, but I'm pretty sure we can. We've got some big tracks coming up. We've got Silverstone. We've got Italy, we've got Belgium, all these good classic tracks. Not Hungary, because I don't like Hungary, I'm not going to lie. In terms of the other positions, Vettel's dropped to P4, Sainz and Ocon moved up to 10th and 11th respectively, and Van Dorn has dropped to P12, and the rest of the field hasn't really changed as much. In the Constructors, we've dropped to P4, but I expected that, if I'm honest, and we're nearly 100 points behind Mercedes, but it didn't help that Stroll got retired at the Grand Prix. So that's going to wrap up this episode, guys, of Let's Make Massa World Champion. We'll be back on Friday with this series for Silverstone, my home track. So hopefully it should be quite good, fingers crossed. Tomorrow I won't be streaming, but I have got a video lined up for you guys tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. And then on Thursday will be the launch of the Last Question Mark series, and a way where you guys can win a prize. So if you want to win a prize, make sure you watch that race, and it gives you a bit of a chance, really, and you can get ahead of your rivals a little bit, but we'll wait and see. But until next time, guys, make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe to the channel by turning your notifications on as well, so you do not miss out on a great opportunity on these live streams as well. Make sure you slap a like on the video as well if you haven't already. And until tomorrow, guys, for a brand new video, I'll see you then. For a live stream, it will be Thursday. But until next time, have a fantastic evening, guys, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you guys very soon for a brand new video. Until then, it's goodbye from me. Have a great night, guys. Toodles!